Okay, so now we said we would walk through the checkout page, and really quickly, I just want to say we use Samcart. Again, we've tried tons of different things. Samcart works the best, so we'll have a link in the description that you can use to grab Samcart. And we're just going to walk through this quickly. A lot of the same things that we talked about on the landing page, we reiterate through the checkout page, and that's very important because sometimes, again, like Maria mentioned in the last video, people just need to see things a couple times before they're ready to pull the trigger. So it might seem like, why are you putting the same stuff on the checkout page? We actually tested one where it's literally just a simple checkout page on the second with no description or anything, and it converted horribly. And I think, again, it's just because people need to be reminded of like what they're getting. For us, it's like, oh, we've seen this a million times and we know it's included, but this is their first time seeing it. So a lot of the stuff is repeated, and that's on purpose. So you see, again, the proof is down here. We have the title. Again, get 24 courses for $24. Same exact thing as the other page. Again, the image. This one looks a little bit different. It's more square because we were optimizing it for the checkout page, which is, you can see here, it's like skinnier and not as wide as the landing page. So it's just same idea, just a little bit more square. This button, again, is for the people that are like, I'm in, I'm ready to go. I don't want to see what's included again. This just scrolls them down to the checkout. That's very important because some people don't want to be sitting here scrolling forever. We have a countdown timer here, and it says 0 for me because I visited this page so many times. But when they come to this checkout page, we have it set to, I think it's set to like 5 minutes. So that helps create some urgency there. So that's right underneath this button. And then again, we just have a very simple, we don't have the images or anything here. We just have very simple bullet points of what's included. So that way, we don't have to make the whole long landing page again. This is just a quick reminder of, okay, these are the courses I'm going to get. We have a little bit of value stacking here. So we say, okay, normally we would charge, over $500. Today you can get it for $24. And then just some more testimonials, because at this point they've seen what's included. They know it's for them. So they're kind of just, if they're on the fence, they kind of just want to make sure it's legit and it works. So adding some more testimonials in here, I think just really helps them pull the trigger. We just have a little disclaimer that we don't do refunds because it's a, digital product. So, we were having some problems where people would download it and then ask for a refund. So we just have a no refund policy now. That's up to you and how you want to run your business. And then one last thing to help pull the trigger, we just added, if they buy the courses, they're also going to get this ebook. So again, that just goes back to the value stacking. You just really want to make this like a no-brainer, and this little bonus helps some people pull the trigger. So we figured might as well add it. Today it's free if they get it when you purchase today. And then here's where they go to check out. So it says just fill out your info below. So the fields that we get on our checkout page are their first name, last name, email, phone. We like to ask them where they're currently at in their business, because this helps us sell different things to them down the road. That's up to you if you want to add this question or not. We also get their Instagram handle because we like to reach out to them after they purchase and just kind of nurture them and warm them a little bit. And then the 2 payment methods, highly recommend you add both of these, credit card and PayPal. We tried out, I think we were on ClickFunnels and we didn't have PayPal, and we got like half the sales. So it's definitely worth it to get credit card and PayPal if you can. And then this is just where they would fill out their credit card information. And then when we go into talking about upsells and order bumps and all that, I'll talk about what this is. But for now, this is just our main checkout page. So I don't know if you have anything to add, Maria. It's basically a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah, the only thing I was gonna add just a couple things. So where you say just fill out your info below and get everything listed on this page, I don't want people to miss how important this is, and this is a rule for conversion in general. Is like, just tell them what the next step are, and you can actually increase your conversion rate by making it that simple. Like, you want to get everything listed on this page, fill out your info below. I think a lot of times that's not a sentence that you would often see in a landing page or a conversion, like a checkout page, yet our conversion really was increased by that. It's just, hey, get everything listed on the page, just enter your info below. It doesn't say, give us your credit card information. It doesn't say buy now. It says fill out your info below. That takes away some of the fear. There's always like some hesitation and fear with purchasing. And so the words that we use, I could sit here and dissect every sentence that we say. If you scroll up 2 more sentences, or even just 1 more sentence. Today it's free. Sorry, 1 more. Today it's free when you purchase the 24 courses bundle. Not if you purchase the 24 courses bundle.
Yeah.
when you purchase. It's that assumptive close where we're just assuming, like Rose said earlier, like we're assuming you're going to buy because it's so damn amazing. And so like every single thing that we every word that we put on here, I write, I would say 99.99% of the copy. And so I just wanted to speak to that. I mean, really, there is a lot of intentionality that goes into the words that we use. And yes, images do the heavy lifting. We're visual people, but the words also matter. And so it's hard. I can't teach an entire copywriting course, although we do have a whole section coming up on ads copy, and we'll talk about copywriting a lot then. But I really would encourage you, if you feel like your words aren't saying what you want them to say and they're not just quite flowing the way you want them to, two things. One, I write for the fifth grade level, meaning I keep my words very simple. I keep my words very short. It's very easy to understand. And the second thing that I do is about 80 to 90% of the time, I write pen and paper and then I type it out. And I'm away from my desk. I'm usually outside. I'm listening to abundant music. I write in a totally different environment or I go to a coffee shop. I write some great coffee at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And it's important. And so I just wanted to acknowledge that because I think it's so easy to read the checkout page and to pay attention to the other elements, and they are important. But the words do convert too. And so I just want you to maybe just walk through my checkout page at a different time and really just pay attention to all the little things that I do to push people over the edge to buy, because that's how you get those 20-25% conversion rates on a checkout page like this.
Yep. I think it's really good. And we'll have this linked in the description so you can just pull this page up real easy and just kind of dissect everything yourself. I think that's it that I have all for the checkout page. Again, once you do the landing page, the checkout page comes really easy and really naturally because you've done most of the work on the landing page.
Yeah, cool. All right, we're going to break for lunch. We're going to be back in about 15 minutes or so.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Bye.
All right.